Good afternoon. This is Destiny. How is everyone doing today? It is Sunday, January 5th, 2020. It is beautiful and a very exciting and amazing day for Destiny. Guys, I am back and I want to do this quick video. Yesterday I did part one, part two, and part three on how to free yourself from the prison of your mind. You got to go on and find those three videos and watch those videos. Okay? It's on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook channel. Part one, part two, and part three. How to free yourself from the prison of your mind. I hope that this video is being a very great helpful tool for many out there who is looking for answers, how to find that key to unlock all of those negative doors that has been imprisoned their minds for years. But you know what? I'm here. I want to do this quick video today because I want to add on some more points, some key points, and I'm going to topic this. You have the key to the mind traps that have imprisoned you. You have the key. The key is in your hand. It's up to you to use that key, open that prison cell, and unlock it, open it, and you walk out of that prison cell because you have the power within you. It's a mindset. It's in your mind, and you have been programmed to think that everything and everybody has control and power over you. They have locked you up and chained you where you cannot have the freedom to get out of that kind of thinking and that mindset. You have the key to the mind traps that have imprisoned you. So let's do a little bit talking and back behind the scenes, and I want to finish this up briefly so we can put this whole message together, so give you more clarity and more answers to how to free yourself from these mind traps that has imprisoned you. Now, you guys, I'm just going to talk because there's so much I want to say, but I'm trying to say it in a very short time. So, do you ever find yourself in a self-imposed prison of circumstances? Now, this is what I say. I say self-imposed because most of the time we are the ones who create these these prisons. We are the ones who create these circumstances. But instead of recognizing that and then choosing to either continue or let go with awareness, we stay trapped in a jail that we built all alone by ourselves. And then many times we blame other people and other things and other situations and other circumstances. But hey, you built that. You built that. You had choices to choose when somebody come at you with negative things, or when negative situations happen, or when bad things just play out in your life. You had the choice to choose. Hey, am I going to accept this, or am I going to rise up above the circumstances and I'm going to take this under my horn and I'm going to come on top of this and let it know that I have the power and control over it? Okay, let me leave that alone. Don't want to be hard on nobody. Because I'm saying this is reality, but we got to really face it. We got to stop blaming people. We got to start pointing fingers at other people. Yes, people hurt us. People hurt people. People are evil, wicked, and mean. But a lot of times we fall into that trap because we give into the hurt. We give into the pain. We give into the abuses. And let me leave that alone. I've done videos on that as well. But yes, you have to admit, we stay trapped in a jail that we build alone by ourselves because we did not take the control away from the people. We gave our control. So for the most part, I'm not talking about the big setbacks or the huge obstacles that are in our lives. And we all know of the people who have overcome some incredible odds and have managed to turn themselves around and accomplish some outstanding results. We all know some of these people who have overcome, who have taken their power back, who have stood up to these situations and things that have come to try to keep them locked in their mind, a prison of their mind. We know some people who have really overcome some huge and amazing challenges. So let's consider a person like Nelson Mandela. I know we all know about Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years of his life in a real life prison, only to come out of it a changed man who went on to liberate his country, and he became one of the most influential people on this planet. While most of us are inspired by stories like that, the majority of us, even myself, even Destiny, we let little day-to-day challenges, these little things, these little situations, these little small problems, we let these challenges in our lives just keep us stuck in ruts, poor choices, negative thinking, and in poor circumstances. We let those things happen. Unfortunately, if we don't stay awake and aware, then those small compromises, it only creates giant problems and limited perceptions, or like these little tiny bricks that we have used to build these walls around ourselves, and we have prisoned ourselves, and then we have buried ourselves underneath all this rubbish, this pile of junk, this garbage, this negativity, this feeling sorry for ourselves, this defeated attitude, this no good mentality. We have built all of these walls, and we allow all this rubbish to hold us underneath all of that junk. Wow. So we created all of this, and all these little tiny bricks we have used to wall ourselves to a frustrated and a tiny unfulfilled life, and to the point that we don't like ourselves anymore. We don't love ourselves anymore. We don't care to live anymore. We don't want to get up anymore. We just want to die. But the thing is, you don't want to die. You just don't want to hurt anymore. And I can understand that. You know, guys, our problems are way bigger than our life. And we find ourselves imprisoned and buried underneath all of that crap I'm saying. But we got to find a way. And I'm going to give you some key points. How to pull yourself out of these traps that our minds hold us in a prison cell. I'm going to give you 7. There's so many more, but I'm going to give you 7. 7 keys that you can use. And these 7 keys have kept you trapped in your mind in this prison cell. So let's talk about these mind traps. I'm going to give you 7. Number 1, finances and debt. Face it, debt is poverty, guys. It is obvious that far too many people, they trap themselves in lifestyle that they no longer want, they no longer need, or they definitely cannot afford. Debt, it traps us in unfulfilling jobs, hour after hour doing things that often suck the life out of us. Uncontrolled spending, money that we don't even have to spend, and which enslaves us to a life of mediocrity, uh, routine, and quiet desperation. Number 2, toxic relationships. Who don't know about them? We all been in some type of toxic relationships. That's number 2. We all know at least one other person that just can't seem to let go of people in their lives who take advantage of them, and sometimes even they abuse them. the person being abused isn't you. And I pray that you are not that person that abusing other people. So what makes it even more difficult, guys, is when it is a family member that's causing the abuse, the pain, the hurt in our lives. Anyone who is toxic to a physical or mental well-being, they should be eliminated totally out of your life. They should be dismissed, sent away, ignored, and just, if they have no respect for you and your life and for who you are and the person you are, and they are continuing bringing toxicity into your life to hurt you and harm you, hey, get rid of them. I'm serious. Eliminate them. And to do otherwise is to enslave ourselves. If we don't do it, if we don't get rid of them, if we don't send them away from us, if we don't stand up to them, if we don't sit, we don't sit in that place of our own power and let them see that we control our lives, that we have the power, then we are only enslaving ourselves. Number 3, work. Yep, that little 4-letter word, work. Stuck into dead-end jobs that we just don't like. And then we don't see no way out of them. Yeah, I can tell you about that. We just don't see no way out. And I'm going to tell you, nearly 25% of people, they hate their jobs. While yet there is about 63% who are not engaged. Their jobs does not excite them. They don't feel like getting up in the morning. They don't even care, but just there because they need the money. And work is often a source of frustration more than one of fulfillment. For nearly 95, I think the statistics say 90% of the world's workers. Work is more often a source of frustration than one of fulfillment for nearly 90% of the world's workers. So surely I know there is a better way to live, and we just gotta keep getting up every day and fighting to find that solution, to be able to get ourselves beyond that. Okay. And number 4, addicted habits and behaviors. I know we all have experienced those, and we've been around people that we know that has addicted habits and addicted behaviors as well. But let's talk about this. Number 4, addicted habits and behaviors. I don't think there is any doubt that addictions and bad behaviors are a big area where we remain trapped. We remain trapped. Blindfold. We don't see nothing, no way out. We can't even hear when someone is trying to call us to pull us out. And we have a problem here. It is critical, guys. I mean, seriously and critical that we must acknowledge this. We must acknowledge this. And then we have to take whatever steps that is necessary to break free of it. And we're going to have to want to start speaking our way out of it, and we have to turn away from all the toxicity. We got to turn away from all the negativity and everything that is programming, rewiring us to believe that we cannot overcome. We are overcomers and achievers. Number 5, fear of change or loss. Whatever we are afraid of, it has the ability to back us into a corner that keeps getting smaller and smaller the longer that we live in that kind of situation. But we entertain all those fears, and what we do, we create monster problems in our lives. So remember that saying, in most cases, that fear, false evidence appearing real, which is our delusional world that we created ourselves. Number 6, feelings of unworthiness. Yes, feelings of unworthiness. Telling yourself, hey, you're not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Hey, I'm too old. I'm never going to make it. I'm not young enough. I'm not educated enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. I can't do anything right. I'm always a failure. I am broke and I'm poor. I will never have anything in my life. All of this negative things, and you're making yourself feel like you are nothing. Those are feelings. You have to break those. You have to break those. All these negative thoughts, anything negative is sure to trap you into a crowded jail with lots of other people with the same mentality. And if you hang with those kind of people, hey, you're all trapped in that prison together. Every one of us, I'm telling you, has value. Every one of us deserves a life, a way of being. And you have to see yourself loved. You have to see yourself deserving and worthy. And the last one is number 7, blaming others, refusing to forgive, or feelings of guilt. And oh boy, I tell you, that's one of the biggest play out that we do. These negative actions are toxic and leave us feeling victimized and powerless. They each bind us to the past with the mistaken belief that others are responsible for our happiness. They are responsible for our misery. I always say, misery loves company, but they always got to blame somebody else for their problems. And while most of us don't live regularly in any one of the above traps, just about all of us experience them now and then. Yes, we do. We got to be honest about it. Yes, we do. We all experience some of these traps, these mind traps. And although it's not pleasant to admit that we are often responsible for falling into them on occasion, guys, there is one simple but yet it's so easy solution to this problem. And I told you that yesterday. And the way to escape is usually to just change your mind, change your mindset, change the way you think. And if you don't like the circumstances that you're falling in, guys, guess, then you change the circumstances to please and benefit you. If you don't like the person that you have become, then you change the way you see yourself. And you create a better you that you can live with, a better you that you can love. You have to change your circumstances. You have to change you. Change. It's all you have to do. Change you. If you want to be someone else, if you're tired of fighting battles with yourself, blaming yourself, hurting yourself, if you want to be somebody else, somebody totally different, change your mind. Change your mind. Renew your mind. Believe what everything that the Creator God has told that you are. But always stay true to your real self. Stay true to you and who you are that the Creator God created you to be. You may not want to be someone else. But if you are in a mental prison, guys, you certainly want to experience something else. Something with more positive effect that you know that life is better than where you are. It can be better. It's going to be better. It's getting better. And that is often much easier said than done. But we got to fight. We got to fight. We got to keep fighting. We got to keep chipping away and chiseling away with our hammers on those concrete prison doors and breaking all those chains and everything that has wrapped us in all this negativity and all this defeat. We got to keep beating ourselves with that power within us so we can overcome and come on top of this till we break every wall down in that prison of our mind. Still, the first critical step is this, is to be able to clearly see what aspect of our thinking got us to where we are in the first place. We got to really evaluate that. How did I get here? And we got to really assess all these things instead of trying to hide them and ignore them and cover them up and thinking they're going away. They're not going away. You just building more walls and you're burying yourself deeper down into your prison cell. So we got to assess our mind. We got to see, how did we get here? How did I get to this kind of thinking? We got to assess everything to see what aspect of our thinking got us to where we are. And once they're in that place, then you're going to have to reverse and alter the course of what got us stuck in that place in the first place. We got to start renewing our mind. We got to start changing the way we see life. We got to start believing in our power, in the power of the Creator God is created to be. We got to start seeing that we are greater than every circumstances. Our Creator God is greater in all our problems. We got to start trusting, believing in us and the power within us. Change what you are by changing what goes on into your mind. You don't have to stay trapped, guys, by your challenges. You are an overcomer. You are successful. You are powerful. You are dynamic. You got to start speaking positive affirmations. You got to start, I told you yesterday, doing breathing meditations. You got to start learning how to do meditations, sitting in a alone place and time with you and the Creator God, allowing the universe to program your mind into your higher, greater conscious state of being. You got to fight. Every day of your life, you got to get up with a fight in you. You don't have to stay trapped by your challenges. Start using your positive thoughts, guys, to break down the concrete walls that you have imprisoned yourself behind with all your negative words, with all your negative thinking, with all your negative thoughts and your negative beliefs of yourself and all that stinking thinking. Fight. You get a fight soul and you get up every day with a fight in you. You get up every day with that power that you know that you are greater today than you were yesterday, and you're striving. Tomorrow you're going to be even greater. So to conclude this message, guys, it all comes down to this. Keep your mind out of prison. And you take control of that jail key. You see those keys up there? You better make sure your key is in your view so you know where it is. And you take control of the jail key. It isn't easy to change our mind as quickly and as easily or as often as we would like to. No, it's not. I said everything takes work and an effort, but you got to have a mind that you are overcoming all your circumstances and nothing can stop you because you're unstoppable. But I think it's very important, so important, to keep reminding ourselves and each other that we have more influence and we have more control over the details of our lives than we normally admit to having. You got to talk to yourself. You got to encourage yourself. You got to edify yourself. You can't allow people all the time to speak into your life. You got to start doing it for yourself, encouraging yourself, motivating yourself, believing in the power in you, believing that you can do this. You have to believe that. You have to believe that. But I think, like I said, it is so important. You got to keep reminding yourself every day, because you have more influence and control over the details of your life than you will ever admit to having. I mean, seriously. But guys, stuff happens. Oh yes, we all know stuff happens. And they say life happens. But we can change our lives. We can change the way we want to live our lives. We can change the world around us, the world we live in, with the way that we use our words. And we have to start using our words positive and agreeing with the divine Creator, saying everything He created was good, and it was very good. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. That's what the Creator God says, and you have to believe that. Yes, I said stuff happens. Things change. Challenges, they will occur and they do occur, but we can't stop life from unfolding. We can't stop life from unfolding, but we are wise enough to know that the power of the Creator God can change our circumstances, situations, if we come in agreement with everything that He said that we are. Even though we can't stop life from unfolding, but it is smart of us, and it will be God conscious of us to know that we always have control over how we respond. How we respond to situations, to circumstances, people negativity, to our negative thing. We have to know that we have that power. We have that control over everything. And we have that power to be able to respond. We have the power to be able to know where we want to go from here, and we have to know the direction that the Creator God is pulling us, and we have to have that drive in us, that fight, that power, that we are moving higher to our greater, higher self with the Creator God. So guys, use your key of positive thinking. Please Use your key of positive thinking every single day of your life, every minute, every second, every hour, every fraction of the minute of your day. Use your key of positive thinking. Unlock the prison door that has held you captured, has held you, in that prison of your mind for years, guys. And you walk beyond that door to your freedom. Walk beyond. Get yourself out of there. Walk beyond that door to your freedom without looking back. Ain't nothing back there you want to do. Your past is behind you. You're trying to get into your present now, your present moment, so you can start living life now. So ain't no looking back. So when you get out of there, you find a place, you hang up that key. You find your place, you hang up that key. Because now you are free. Say it with me. I am free. Destiny, I am free. And you are free. And you only return to that prison to free others. And that's the message. Take those 7 keys and you just go back over it and over and over again as many times you need to till it begins to resonate something within you, until it begins to sparkle a fire in you like it's never has sparkled in you before. You take control of your life. You start giving your power over to your ego, over to other people, programming you and pulling you into the wrong direction. You stop believing what people tell you. You stop believing what people telling you about who you are in your life. You stop believing in other people's negative words. People speaking over your life, saying these negative things. You don't have to agree with that. You are your beautiful and authentic and power self, and everything you need to accomplish, everything you need to overcome, any life circumstances is inside of you. Go deep within. The power is in with you. Its power is in you, within you. So on that further note, guys, I'm done. I'm through with this series too. I'm done. I am done. I am doing everything the Creator God has given me to do. I brought some last few key points, letting you know you got the key. You're holding that key. Why don't you walk over there if you still feel yourself locked in that prison? You open that prison door. And then you start programming that mind and telling that mind has no more power, and I'm giving no more power over you to control me, manipulate me. Then you walk through that door and you shut that door, and you don't go back to that prison again unless you're going back to be free or brother or sister to help somebody else. Namaste. I'm out of here. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful and great day. I hope this video has really helped you all, guys. Comment below anything else I can be able to add to this, or any questions or anything that you want to comment on, or anything that you want to make clarification on, or anything that you need more information. Drop your comments in the comment box below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Namaste.